Welcome to this short introduction video. Today we're going to go through a number of aspects that are relevant to yourselves as members of the Kildare Public Participation Network. What we're going to do is take a look at the overview that will be covered in this training presentation. Firstly, we're going to look at the Kildare Public Participation Network and its mission statement. We'll take a look at our background and how the PPNs were actually formed. We'll look at the areas where we have influence. We'll look at supports for member groups and who's who, what their roles and responsibilities are. We'll look at common agreements, benefits for member groups, and last but not least, we'll look at contact details. I'm hoping that this short video will answer some questions, but most importantly highlight the very real benefits for you and your organisation, whilst also sharing some of the very positive work that we do. So let's take a look at our mission statement. Kildare Public Participation Network is the collective voice of all community and voluntary, environmental and social inclusion organisations in Kildare. Its purpose is to improve people's well-being by involving the community in local decision making. Kildare Public Participation Network, known as the PPN, is a structure that brings together community, voluntary, environmental and social inclusion groups in the Kildare area. Public participation networks were established on foot of the report of the Working Group on Citizen Engagement and Local Government published in 2014. It recommended greater input by communities into decision making at local government level. The Local Government Reform Act 2014 provided for the formal establishment of PPNs, and they are now operational in all local authority areas across the country. The primary purpose of the PPN is to enable PPN member groups to input into and have their voices heard within the formal decision-making structures of the local authority. The PPN is now the main way that local authorities connect with groups active in their area. Whenever the local authority needs people to participate in consultations or to sit on committees like local community development committees and strategic policy committees, it is obliged to call the PPN to select representatives from within its membership. Therefore, we provide a mechanism to facilitate the two-way flow of information between the local authority and their groups to influence policy development and the delivery of services to the wider community. The PPN have three main areas of interest, also known as colleges. These colleges are a collection of member groups that have the same interest. The colleges nominate and elect people from within their member groups to represent them on some of the boards and committees set up by the local authority and other boards. This is key to the participation part of the public participation networks. This is how the voice of member groups are included and heard when it comes to policy decision and making changes to processes. We are independent and apolitical. That means we are not under any outside influence and not part of any political party. The PPNs are overseen by a national advisory group chaired by the Department of Rural and Community Development. So let's take a look at where we have influence and what committees we actually have representatives on. We serve on the Local Community Development Committee, the Joint Policing Committee, the Environment, Services and Water Strategic Policy Committee, otherwise known as an SPC. We serve on the Housing Strategic Committee, the Transport Strategic Policy Committee, the Local Community and Culture SPC. We serve on the Economic Development Enterprise and Planning SPC, the Climate Action SPC, the County Kildare Heritage Forum and the Druid Liaison Committee. So as you can see, our input is valued and our voices are heard at the very highest level. Hence, we positively influence decisions which are directly impacting us at local level. Up to now, I've spoken about how we participate and how we have your voice heard. Now I want to talk about how we support you, our member organisations. Volunteer-led organisations face many challenges as they work to enhance their communities. We provide a space for community groups to grow and develop their various training supports. We also act as an information hub, keeping the community informed of relevant issues, news, events, resources and supports. We collaborate with a host of organisations and service providers, for example, education and training boards, volunteer centres and local development companies, to facilitate and devise and deliver supports to our member organisations. The PPN has also proven its value in times of crisis during their key role in the community call initiative set up in response to COVID-19 pandemic in 2020. We understand our members' challenges and we strive to be the information hub you need to access information quickly. So let's take a look at who's who. Firstly, we'll take a look at the plenary. The plenary is the key decision-making body of the PPN. It is made up of all member organisations. The Secretariat's main role is to carry out the decisions of the plenary and coordinate the activities, ensuring proper functioning between plenary meetings. The resource and support workers' role is the day-to-day operation of the PPN, ensuring that the work plan is progressing and that supports are being met. The representatives are elected members of the PPN membership who represent us on decision-making committees and boards. Linkage groups. Linkage groups are a group of PPN member groups with an interest in a particular issue, who meet to make policy recommendations. They work with the PPN representatives and play a really important role as they feed into the representatives' mandate. Facilitators. Facilitators convene meetings of the linkage groups and have reporting responsibilities. As a member group, you will have many benefits. You will be part of a community-strong collective voice to influence policy and plans that will directly impact Kildare. You will be better informed about plans and decisions for your area. You will be informed and take part in support such as free training. You will know in advance of funding opportunities for your organisation and receive the appropriate supports. It's free. And last but by no means least, you will prosper on the back of networking, raising your organisation's profile, sharing experiences and supporting your fellow organisations in their quest to make Kildare a better place for everyone. I really hope that this video has helped. However, we are here to support you, so please feel free to contact us at any time on the following contact details.